characteristic of the living organisms, right? So
Yeah.
class, in the today class, we will look at that how scientists, how they classify the vast diversity of life on the earth, into their respective groups. So that's why they come up with the classifications, right? The classifications of the living organisms. Okay, which is the scientific, they will group the living organism which share the same characteristics and the same structures into a groups. Okay, so what's meant by species? Okay, a species, right, is defined as a group of organisms that can reproduce to produce a fertile offsprings. So you can have a look on this. Can see the species. Okay, the species, right, we can able to look at the species by judging their species name. For example, scientists have count this one. We call it binomial system. Binomial systems is that the scientists, right, when they look at one living organisms, okay, they will give them a scientific name. So the scientific name is comprised of two words. The first will be the genus. Then the second words will be the species, right? Genus and the species. And then, so they come up with this thing. Okay, for example, this is the scientific name for humans, right? In the humans, the name is called as the Homo sapiens. So just mean, even though you and me, we have the different name, right? But we are still under the same species, which is the Homo sapien.
Okay.
Okay, so it's two words, right? The first one will be the genus. The second one will be the species. Genus and the species, which is this one. Genus, and the species. So the genus, right, they always start with the big capital letter. So it's something like this, okay? Homo, okay, sapien. So this is how we write our scientific name, okay? Which is first, first character start with the large capital letter, and then second character start with the lowercase letter, and then you need to underline the words now there. Yeah, this I mean, this is during the exam when you want to write how the scientific name. Okay, so actually we group our the diversity of the living organisms into 5 groups, which is a 5 kingdom. This one, 5 kingdom, starting from this one, 5 kingdom. So when we talk about 5 kingdom, right, we're actually talking about this thing, which is this one. Let me scroll you down there. Which is this one. See, the 5 kingdoms of the classifications. Okay, starting from this Monera. Okay, Monera is actually, they are referring to the bacteria. Okay, the bacteria. So others kingdoms, right, they are referring to this one. Okay, protists, fungi, plantae, animalia. So those are the example of the kingdoms. Yeah, so total is about 5 kingdoms. So starting from this 5 kingdom, right, they will further narrow down, and then the group then based on their characteristic. All right, so now they become phylums. See, from kingdom they become phylum. Phylum. We call it phylum. Yeah, so it's just like this is the animal, right? Okay, for example, when we talk about Homo sapiens, which is in the humans. So animals, we are classified under the Animalia kingdoms, and now we further narrow down, okay, into phylum. So actually this phylum, right, which is this name, Chordata. Okay, this Chordata is referred to the group of organisms which have the backbone.
Okay.
Yeah, we call it Chordata. Okay, because when we talk about animals, right, okay, you can just imagine animals, right? The animals you can like dogs, cats, right? We also animals. And then also we have the insects, right? Like centipede. And they're also animal. So what's the difference between these ants, spiders compared with dog and cat is one of them have backbone, another one they don't have backbone, right? So it's called as what? We call it a vertebrate and the invertebrate.
Invertebrate.
Yes. Backbone. I think this is you learned before in your science, right? You studied science before. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And then, so now we narrow down to this one, backbone, okay, backbone. And then these backbones, right, animal with the backbones, they are being further classified into this class, okay. Actually, we have about few classes, but mammals is one of it, mammals. We call it
Oh,
mammalia,
so
okay.
it's okay.
Yeah. We call it as what? 哺乳类生物啊。Mammals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So the mammals, right? Yeah. Which is they have their characteristic, which is they will have the milk, and then they will give birth. Yeah, they will give birth. So and then if you further classify the mammals, right, it will become primates, which is now its order. Okay, primates. Primates, right? For example, includes the monkey, the chimpanzee, and the gorilla. Okay, so we humans, we are same order with the monkeys, the gorilla. Yeah, that's why. So primates in 华语 calls what? 灵长类生物。灵长类。
Okay.
Yeah, it's because they have 2 hands, 2 legs, right? Yeah. And then if we further classify now, become Hominidae, and then at the end become Homo. So for exam purpose, you just need to remember about these 2 things only, okay? Genus and species, because they will only ask about these two terms.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see, right, the classifications, right, from the broad term, which is a general one, and then you further classify, further narrow down, become a specific name. Become their specific scientific name. Yeah, that's all for the classifications. And then if you how you're able to remember those classifications, you can remember like this, okay? You see, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. So it will be that keep, okay? Keep on clean, or frog get 6. Okay. So this is the way you memorize the biology. Okay, actually, when you study biology, right, because it's a lot of memorization words, so you need to figure out how. The way to memorize it. As long as you can remember. So how the organisms are being classified? So actually, the organisms are being classified based on their characteristic. Okay, the characteristic is referred to their physical features, right? Whether they have 2 legs or 2 hands, or they have 4 legs, they have fur or they don't have fur. So the organisms will share the similar features because they are originally descend from the common ancestor. So scientists, they have made a conclusion that we humans, right, human ancestor, okay, they might be same with the something like monkeys. The ancestor monkey. Yeah, that's right. So I think the genus for the humans and the gorilla or chimpanzee, right, is about 90%. 90%
similar.
Both.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we have about 3 ways, right? 3 ways to classify them. So the first way will be the morphology. This is the first way, morphologies. So morphology is like the organism will classify based on their overall form and shape. Okay, which is just observe the external features, right? Whether they have wings or not. They don't have wings. Okay. Yeah. And then they have fur on the skin or they don't have that fur. Just something like that. Morphology. So, and then second will be the anatomy, which is that you learned just now, right? You learn about your anatomy books, okay? So, anatomy is talking about what?
It's like the inner sides, like the organs and the bones and like the skin.
Yes. So, anatomy is talking about the as what you say, it's also include about the structure of the bone, right? The bone structure. So as you can see in this image, see? This is an anatomy. Okay, so you can see that the first one will be the human hands. Okay, then how about second one?
Like cat and dog.
Yeah, it's cats and dogs. Okay, and how about this one?
This is like a wing. Oh no, this is like
something like living in the sea,
a bird
right?
wing. It's like
the fin. Yes, the fin. And then how about this one?
Yeah, and this is like a wing.
Yeah, this is a wing,
Wings.
okay?
Uh,
The wings of a bat.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's why if you want to further classify, right, you see which bond structure is like the share the I mean it's very highly similar to each other. This and this, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So because humans and together with dog and cats, we are animal living on the land. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So how about this one? Okay, this one is not really similar. It's because you can see, right? You can see the bone structure. This is very, very long.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, in humans, right? And also dog, this is quite short already.
Short.
So okay, later because anatomy, right, you will only study when you go to the university. You study in detail when you go to university. You will not study too much when you are learning biology, which is fundamentally. Yeah. So, but I just let you know, okay, because since you already did read some anatomy book, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
anatomy book, right, they study about the structure of bones. So every bones, right, they have their name.
Oh,
Yeah, they have their name. For example, like these bones will be what the humerus, okay, humerus.
oh, yes.
Yeah, the
Yes.
hand bone, right? And then followed by what? Radius, ulna. Okay, this is the radius, okay? Okay, this one.
The orange. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, the orange is radius, and then the light yellow will be the ulna or something like that.
Yeah.
And then what? Carpal, metacarpal. Okay, so it's really a lot of things to memorize. I don't really like anatomy when I'm school time. But I realize that anatomy is very important because if you become a doctor, right, you need to do the surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you need to have a very good knowledge for the anatomy. It's not like you cut the wrong organs. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So morphology is anatomy, and then now we talk about what this one DNA sequencing. The third method will be the DNA sequencing, and then for informations, DNA sequencing, right? If you classify the living organism based on the DNA sequencing, it's the most accurate methods to classify the organism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's most accurate. But why is the most accurate methods?
Because it's like the things in the cell nucleus, so it's very accurate.
Yes. Yeah, very good. It's because that if you are from the different species, right? Yeah. So actually this DNA sequencing is they are just looking at like comparisons, okay? Comparisons of the base sequence, okay, in the DNA of two species, right? So if the two species, right, they share a very similar base sequence, that this means that there's a very close genetic relationship between these two species are. Yeah, so they are connected a base sequence, which is referred to this one, okay? Let's talk about DNA first, okay? DNAs, right, they are something like this. This is the DNA. How many strands inside the DNA?
How many what?
How many strands are found inside DNA? Different strand.
It's 4?
It's about 2. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So DNA is we call it what? We call it double helix. Double helix. This one. Double helix. Yeah, we call it double helix is because that DNA is comprised of the 2 strands, right? 2 strands like this. So yeah, these 2 strands, right, they intertwine to each other. Forming this double helix, or we call it double stranded. Double strands. Okay, so let's look about the structure of DNA. Since DNA is very important, right? So DNA is the DNA is something like polymer. DNA is actually a polymer because it's a very large complex structure. When we talk about polymer, right, it's just like a very complex building like this, right? A house, okay? So the house, right, they will be made out of what? building block, the brick.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is the brick made up the DNA? Which is the nucleotide. Yeah, this one. Okay. Nucleotide is something like this. Let me draw
Yes,
the,
yes.
yeah, nucleotide. So nucleotide is just something like this. When we talk about this one, nucleotide, right? Nucleotide, they form a basic unit of the living thing. Basic unit of the DNA. So nucleotide, they contain 3 structures, right? The base. And then they are linking to the pentose sugar, okay? Pentose sugar. And then to the phosphate group, like this. Yes, yeah, they have 3 structures inside the nucleotide. So this will be the base, okay? The base.
Okay.
Which is just what we mentioned, the sequence of the nucleotide base. Yeah, the base. And then they have one the pentose sugar, right? The pentose sugar, this one, pentose sugar, and then this one will be what? Will be the phosphate group. Okay, phosphate group. Phosphate group. Okay. And then now we focus on the base, okay? Because in the DNA, right, there will be repeating unit for the pentose and the phosphate group, but the base might not be always the same, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, the base, right, we call it the sequence of the base. It's because that the base, which is inside the DNA, is contains of 4 types of base. Okay, there's 4 types of base inside the DNA. Okay, 4 types. Which is what we call as what? You can see, right, this one, A to T, C to G. Have you seen this word before?
No.
Okay, sure. Okay, so today you learn it. Okay, it's just like ATCG, right, is referred to the nucleotide base in the DNA. Okay, it's just looking like this. Let me show you. The actual structure will be something like this. This one, see. So like, yeah, the nucleotide base, right? This is the adenine, which is A, and guanine, which is G, C, which is cytosine, and the thymine, which is T. Yeah. So this is a 4 base, but you no need to remember about the structure, okay? Just need to know the name only, okay? Yeah, no need to remember about structure. If you study the A-level biology, and then you need to know about structure.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just need to know that there's 4 types of base and with their name, and then you need to know about the pairing, okay? There's a base pairings between the DNA strands, which is the adenines, right? The adenine nucleotide base, they will pair up with thymine. And then the cytosines, right? The cytosines, they will pair up with guanine.
G. Yes.
So it will be like A, T, C, G. A to T, C to G. Okay. So means that when you have a DNA base, right? Because DNA, they have 2 strands, okay? We talk about the first strand first, like this. Okay, this is the first strand. Okay, so the first strand, right? Okay, they have their base. For example, I just simply put A, C, G, T, T. Okay, so tell me what will be the next strands?
Let me think.
A,
T.
yes, T, and
then G.
Yes, well
C,
done. And then C and
A.
Yeah, great. Okay. Yeah, this is the exam they will ask. They will ask this kind of questions. Yeah. Very easy,
okay.
right? Very easy, right?
Yeah.
It's very easy. Okay, so the base. And then for your information, this one we call as nucleotide base sequence. It's a universal. What is meant by universal? It's because that every living organism, no matter it's cats or dogs, right? They also have the same base, same type of base, which is inside their DNA, right? They also have the adenine, guanine, cytosines, and adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine.
Okay. So every like living thing has like these 4 things.
Yes,
these
correct.
4 like okay.
Yeah, but
Okay,
the difference
bases.
is what? The difference is their sequence. Is different.
Okay.
Yeah, the sequence. Okay.
Uh,
Which is this one sequence, or maybe like this is in the animal, for example, this is an animal, right? But in the dots, right? For example, in the dots, okay, there will be something like different already. Maybe there will be a C, G, T, T, we call it different in
okay.
the sequence. Okay, so why I tell you this story is because this story is very important, right? It's very important. We have a look. This one. Okay, you can have a look on this statement. Okay, means that if two species, they are very closely related to each other, right? That means their DNA sequence is almost identical, which is they share the most similarities.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what's the importance about this DNA-based sequence is because they were codes, okay, they were codes for the amino acid sequence in the proteins. Okay, so talking about this, I would like to show you about this thing. Okay, you can just imagine. Okay, let me tell a story. Okay, you just imagine, right? For example, right? The body cell. Okay, this is a body cell, and then this is a nucleus. Yes. So inside the nucleus, they contain what kind of structure? The
DNA.
Yes, it's a DNA, right? It's a DNA. Okay, so DNA, which is when you look inside the nucleus, it will be something like this. Oh, sorry, it's too
Oh,
big.
it's too thick.
Yeah,
Yes.
too thick already. Just something like this.
Oh.
Okay, because DNA it just look like a long thread.
Okay.
This is the DNA. Okay, DNA. So DNA, okay, is found inside the nucleus, right? So this is a nucleus, nucleus. And then this is the whole body cell. So what the body cells do? So for example, the body cell, right? I give you a type of body cell. Okay, this is a cell. For example, is your like, do you know there's an organs inside your body known as a pancreas? Pancreas. 胰脏, in 华语 called 胰脏.
Okay.
You heard about this before, right? 胰脏.
Yes.
胰腺癌,
Yes.
胰脏癌, something like pancreas.
Yeah.
Okay, it's pancreas, right? It's
Uh-huh.
pancreas. This pancreas is a very important organ. Pancreas, Pancreas, pancreas. Okay, this pancreas is a very important organ. It actually is a part of the digestive system. Okay, so what pancreas will
Yes.
do? I think you first time heard of this organ is okay. So what pancreas will do? Pancreas will secrete out the hormones and the enzyme.
Yes.
Okay, for example, let's talk about hormones first. Have you heard of a kind of hormone which is known as insulin?
What?
Insulin. 胰岛素 insulin.
No.
Okay. Yeah, okay. This is your first time heard this kind of hormones. Okay, this
Yeah.
insulin hormones, right, is very important because insulin hormones can help to treat diabetes patients.
Okay.
Yeah. Insulin actually is like naturally secret out from the pancreas. Just like Jasmine, me and you, right? We are a healthy persons, right? So that's why we able to secret out this kind of hormones from our pancreas. So this insulin, what they do is they will help to regulate our blood glucose level. Okay. So Jasmine, for example, like just now you just have your breakfast, right? You have your breakfast just now?
Yes.
Yeah. So after 1 hour, you have your meal, the blood glucose level will increase. Correct. Your blood glucose level will increase. They will shoot up. Why? It's because the something like the carbohydrate is being break down to produce the glucose, right? So that's why the glucose level will increase after meal.
Yeah. My grandma is like testing it every day, so I know that.
Oh, seriously? Your grandma is testing about how is the change in their blood glucose level. Why?
Yes, because I think she has like diabetes.
Oh, okay, sure. So that's why they need to be very close monitoring. So after meal, glucose level increase. So when the glucose level, the blood glucose level increase, right? This is acceptable, but this kind of increment cannot stay too long.
Oh, okay.
We cannot have a very constant high level of glucose in our blood cell. It's not good for us, right? So that's why our what our body do is our pancreas, right? Which is these organs, okay? Our pancreas, they will secrete out the insulin hormone. So what the insulin do? The function of insulin, right? I just put F here, okay? F means functions. So the function of insulin is they will help to reduce the blood glucose level. Reduce the blood glucose level. Like 降低血糖, okay? They want to 降低血糖. It's because they want to make the blood glucose become stable.
Oh, okay.
So what is the insulin? Insulin is a type of the proteins. It's a kind of proteins. Okay, because insulin is hormones, right? Hormones is actually derived from protein. You can just imagine like protein is an ingredient to make hormones.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so when we talk about proteins, right? Okay, later I will send you an article so you can know that in our body, why we actually have different type of proteins products. So hormone is just one of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hormone is just one of it. I think you learned about this one before, right? Enzyme, you know, enzyme.
What?
酵素
Enzyme.
enzyme.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Enzyme is also a kind of protein product. Okay, so the story will be something like this. This pancreas, right? The cell in the pancreas, they will secrete out the hormones, which is a protein product. Okay.
Yes.
Like the pancreas cell, okay, we call it what? Pancreatic cell. Pancreatic cell, they will help to secrete out. They will secrete out the hormones. Okay, hormones is a kind of protein product. So how the pancreas, right? How the pancreatic cell able to secrete out the hormones? What caused them to secrete out the hormones? Who asked them to do? Okay. We will be very curious, like why they able to secrete out the hormones. So the answer will be the DNA inside. So the DNA is just like the boss, okay? Your big boss ask you to do a lot of things, okay? Yeah, so so that's why the nucleus, right? The nucleus contain the DNA. So that's why nucleus is a big boss. So because when we talk about nucleus, right? I think you learned about this before, right? Nucleus.
Yes.
So what is the function of nucleus?
Oh, nucleus is just like controlling the cell.
Yes, good. You talk about control the cellular activity. So why nucleus able to take control over whole cell? So what make them can control the cell is because the nucleus contain a big box, which is a DNA.
Okay.
Yeah, they contain the DNA. Yeah, that's why. So the DNA, right, which is this one, okay, which is this polymer, okay, this polymer, which is they comprise of very large polymer with a lot of the nucleotide, okay, with a lot of nucleotide unit that join together. So actually one DNA strand, you have about hundreds of thousands of nucleotides join together. So you form like this, correct? Because nucleotide is a building block, right? Nucleotide is a building block. So the DNA is a house, right? It's a final building, a final house. So it's very, very large and very complex. So you come out to this picture. Okay, so this. Okay, so this is in the nucleus. This is in the nucleus. So inside the nucleus, you have what? You have the DNA, right? This is the DNA, okay? The intertwined strands of the DNA. Double helix, okay, double helix of DNA. So what are found inside the DNA? So actually, the nucleus, right? The nucleus, they store the genetic information. It's because that nucleus contain the DNA. Okay, nucleus contain the DNA, right? Nucleus contain the DNA, so they're able to store the genetic information.
Oh,
So what is this means by genetic information? So this genetic information, right, is to just they will help to provide a guidelines to ask the cell produce any kind of protein products.
okay.
Provide a guidelines, okay, guidelines to cell to produce the proteins products. Because producing the protein product is one of the functions of the cell. Okay, so that's why a body cell, right, they can produce hormones, they can produce enzyme, those kind of protein product. Correct. So they are all derived from the proteins. Okay, when talk about proteins, right? I'm not sure you heard about this before. Protein, 蛋白质. Okay, so what
Yeah,
make
yeah.
up proteins? So what make up proteins? Amino acids.
Yeah. Like amino acids like make up protein.
Yes, correct. So this is, as you can see, this is amino acids. So we're starting from the like the first step. Okay, the first step is because that the nucleus, okay, inside contain the DNA. So the DNA, right, initially it will be like this. Okay.
Yes.
So what they do is when they want to start to produce a protein product, right, some of their strands will unwind or uncoil. So it become like this. Just like they open up their strand. Open up.
Okay.
So why they need to open up? It's because they want to expose, okay? They want to start to expose their base, their nucleotide base. So this is their, so this is a nucleotide base. So when they expose the nucleotide base, right, and then they have the enzyme inside. So this enzyme, they will help to produce the shorter strands of, which is we call as RNA, okay? RNA. So RNA, right, it's just something like this. RNA, I just draw in the orange color, just like this. A short strand RNA.
Okay.
So RNA, right, we call it as what? Ribonucleic acids, okay? RNA is much more shorter strands and much more simpler structure compared to DNA. So why they need to produce RNA is because that the RNA, right, they can help to copy. RNA just like copycat because they just copy the information. Okay, they just copy the information from the DNA. So why they need to copy? You see, like this. So this is the RNA. See, RNA. Yeah, they form the base pairing. See. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, they form the base pairing. And then for your information, okay, let's talk about RNA. RNA is a close relative to the DNA. DNA 的亲戚, okay, is a DNA 的亲戚.
Yeah.
So it's something like this. Where is it? Okay. RNA. See, RNA is just a single stranded. You just have one strand only. So that's why it calls RNA. So you see one strand like this. DNA, they have double stranded, okay, or double helix, right?
Deoxyribonucleic.
Yeah. So this is their full name, but for your exam purpose, you just need to write DNA or RNA. It's enough for you already. You don't need to write the whole name, okay? It's not too long already. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Wow, so long. Okay, so RNA ribonucleic acid just look like this, right? It's single stranded, okay? It's single stranded, just remember it's single stranded. And then RNA inside, right? They also have the, just similar to DNA, okay? They also have the nucleotides, okay? So the nucleotide is also composed of the what? The base, the pentyl sugars, and the phosphate group.
Phosphate group.
Yes, correct. So in the RNA, right, they have the base. Okay, the base is slightly different with the DNA. In the DNA, now we have the 4 bases. You already know we have A to T, right, and then C to G, correct?
C to G, yes.
Then how about in the RNA? They don't have T. Instead of T, right, they are being replaced with, because U. What's U? It's known as uracil. Okay, it's known as uracil, and then C to G. Yeah, so this is the base in the RNA, okay, in the RNA. That's all. So see, uracil just look like this. And then we haven't end our story yet. Okay, so
Yay.
the DNA, okay, you can see, right? Although this image is a bit blurred, but I think you still can see, right? This is like A, C, A, C, T, A, C, G.
Yes.
Okay, so this DNA, right, they need to form a base pairing with the RNA.
Oh, so it's like, yeah, and RNA like copies the
Base sequence.
upper, like the upper base is like down.
Yes, so the
Here.
RNA, they are copy. Okay, how they copy the genetic information from the DNA is they will just form a base pairing. Okay, how they can form the base pairing with the DNA? It's just similar with the rules just now, which is the A, right? Oh, the A will pair up with the. So now you don't have T, right? Instead, you have
U.
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 Yeah. So A with U, then also C with G.
Yes.
So that's why you can see, right, the A with U, the C with G, A, U, C, G, T, A, something like this. Okay, so by this way, right, you can produce the mRNA. So now the mRNA, they contain the genetic code, okay? They contain the nucleotide base, which is, they just contain the same genetic information from the DNA. So now the mRNA, right, okay, they will become like this, okay? See, much more shorter, simpler structure compared to DNA. And then it's easier for them to go out. They will go out, okay?
Okay.
So they go out. So once the RNA go out, right, they can find their best friend. So RNA, their best friend is what? Ribosome. Ribosome is their best friend. Have you heard of this before? Ribosome?
No.
Okay, ribosome in 华语 is what? 核糖体. 核糖体. Okay, so okay. You heard about this before, right?
Yeah.
核糖体, okay.
Yes.
That's why you learn science in Mandarin, right? When you are in China.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So ribosome is a organelle to synthesis proteins. Synthesis protein. So what is the function of ribosome? Ribosomes, they will help to synthesis proteins. Okay, remember? These are functions. They will produce the protein product, synthesis proteins. So all kind of protein products, right? No matter is the enzyme, hormones, any kind, they are all produced from the ribosomes.
Oh, okay.
So after the RNA is being produced out, right? So the RNA will be meet their they will encounter the ribosome. So the ribosome, right? They have they will bind to the RNA. See, they bind to the RNA. So when the ribosome they bind to RNA, they will read. Okay, they will start to read the informations. Okay, they start to read informations. Yeah, and also ribosomes. Okay, after they read information, right? They can ask the amino acid to come. See, this is the amino acid.
Oh, what? Okay.
Yeah, so this is the amino acid. They can ask the amino acid to come and then start to join them together, form a polypeptide change. Okay, see, this is a growing protein change, which is the polypeptide change. Oh, polypeptide change.
Oh, okay.
So what's mean by polypeptide chain? Polypeptide chain is just refer to the primary structures in the proteins, which is you have the different amino acid, right? Just join together. Become a change, become a change. Become a chain like this. Just like a necklace, 珍珠项链, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this amino acid, right? Just wait for information. We have about 20 type of amino acids in our body. We have 20 types. There's a lot, right?
Yes.
20种不同的氨基酸在我们身体里面。Okay. And then how the amino acid is being joined is by the peptide bond. This one requires what? Peptide bond. Peptide bond. I think you learned about enzyme before, right?
Yes.
Proteins, okay? So how the proteins able to digest a protein? They will just break out, they will just break down this peptide bond.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like this, okay? They will just break down. So after you able to produce the change, right? The polypeptide change, you'll be undergo folding. So, and then it will become a proteins. Folding.
Okay.
Yeah, you fold. Become a protein. 折叠起来, okay? So become a protein. Because later you know about proteins, right? So the protein, they need to have a very specific structures. Like this. Like this, okay? Just like this. They need to have very specific structure. So
okay.
because the functions of the function of protein, right, is actually determined by its structure and its shape. So that's why if the protein, they lose their structure or the shape, right, they cannot function.
Okay.
Okay, so this is their rules, right? This is their rule. So for example, the insulin, okay, just now we talk about insulin, right? So the insulins is a kind of proteins product. So insulins, they also have their structure and their shape, something like this, okay? A very round shape like this.
Okay.
So yeah, so only they have their structures, they can bind to they can bind to the substrates. Let me show you actual structure of proteins. Let me show you. For example, like this, okay? Enzyme, protein structures. You heard about a subject known as biochemistry before? Biochemistry. 生物化学.
Yes. I heard of it, but I don't actually know it.
Okay. If you study vet, right, you sure you learn this subject.
Wow, okay.
Biochemistry is just combination of bio plus chemistry. Can you imagine? Bio plus chemistry.
Okay.
So you learn something like this, I see.
Oh, yeah. It's just a little bit disgusting.
This is a protein. Jasmine, see, this is a protein.
Oh, this whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, see, this is a protein. So I just want to show you in actual way how protein look like. I mean in the real world, in the real world, how the protein look like. It just look like this. This is a protein. So that's why what I tell you that what is very important that the shape and the structure of proteins, because the shape and structure of proteins will determine their functions.
Okay.
And then their shape and structure, right, is actually determined by their sequence of the amino acids. Okay, it just determined by sequence. Yeah, which is this one. Okay, sequence of amino acid. Just like the polypeptide, right? They are just combined of several different type of amino acid together. So amino acid we have about 20 type, right? So something like this. Okay, we have amino acid A to B, C, D. Okay, if you change your sequence, maybe become D, C, B, A. So the shape they produce will be different already.
Oh, okay.
So this is called sequence, 排序. Okay, and then one thing is, you see, initial sequence is A, B, C, D, right? But they become D, C, B, A. It's still the same amino acid, right? It's still the same amino acid, but the sequence
yes.
already changed. The sequence already changed. So the change in the sequence is being caused by what factor? It's due to the sequence of DNA also changed.
So like different bases and then different RNA bases and then different chain.
Yes, correct. If you alter the change in the sequence of the nucleotide base in the DNA, you also cause a change in the sequence of amino acids.
Okay.
So that's why you can produce the polypeptide change with different shape, different structure.
What is the codon?
What's mean by holder?
Codon. Here 3 bases. The codon thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
codons.
yeah,
Okay, okay,
this.
okay. Codons. Codons. Codons is just refer to the name which is they just give to the mRNA, because mRNA, right? Okay, because what this is messenger RNA, okay? mRNA, messenger RNA. The nucleotide base which is found on the messenger RNA, they'll give a name known as codon. It's just a naming only, okay, which is they refer to the base located on the RNA. Yeah.
Oh,
Base located.
okay.
Yeah. So known as
Okay.
codon. So that's why they can pair up. Okay, they can pair up with the, because when you talk about RNA, right? Okay, Jasmine, you just need to remember DNA, right? We only have one type, which is this one. Okay, DNA we only have one type. And then DNA, you can see, right? If you want to compare the structure of DNA and RNA, DNA is much more larger, complex structure. So that's why DNA, they need the help from the RNA. It's because DNA, how they can go out? They cannot go out, right?
Yes, yeah.
Right? They cannot go out.
Mm.
So if they cannot go out, how they can able to like transmit the genetic information to outside to do the proteins? So they need the help from the RNA.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
They need the help from
RNA.
the RNA. So that's why RNA is like copycat, okay? They help to copy the information. Yeah, it's just like, okay, you just imagine, right? This process is just like how a chef, right? How the chef want to make a very delicious cuisine.
Oh,
Yeah, they want to
okay.
make they want to make a very delicious dish, okay? So but they need something like guidelines, okay? They need to refer to the request, what, cooking book, cooking book.
Oh,
Okay, so a cooking book is very, very thick, right? So the DNA is a cooking book because it consists of whole book, very thick.
oh,
And then the cooking book inside, right? Because when you refer to cooking book, they will like some page they talk about what, how you make the fried rice, how you make the fried noodles, right? So now we only want to make the fried rice only. So
oh,
we just need the
okay.
we just need the page, okay, the specific page only, which is they talk about making the fried rice.
Oh, and then like they take out.
Yes, they wouldn't take out. Yes, that's why they need to take out. They need
Okay.
to take out the page, right? They just talking about fried rice, take out. So they will form the RNA. So the RNA, they just take out the plate.
Oh,
They'll just take
okay.
out the page. So and then they will go out. They meet the ribosome. So ribosome is the chef.
Oh, okay.
It's because that the chef, right? What they do is they will prepare the ingredient, right? They will prepare the
Yes.
rice, the eggs, the shrimp.
Yes.
So the ribosomes, okay, they will prepare for the amino acids. So after they can connect the amino acid together by the peptide bonds, so they will become the polypeptide chain. This is polypeptide chains, and then they can fold to each other to form the proteins, which is the actual structure already. Which is they refer to this one. See.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Actually, this right, you can see, right, is the structure is very funny, right?
Yes.
Right. It's just
like
it's like what?
So messy.
So messy. Yeah, seriously. And then it's just like a string, string.
String.
It's because of what? So those are actually polypeptide chains. They just coil to each other already.
Yeah.
And then, okay, let me show a video. Okay, let me show a video. I think it's better for us to study by using the video. Okay, later I'll give you a documents. I give you documents, and then you can have a look on which is this one.
Okay.
Actually, you do have a lot of video, okay, from the DNA to the protein, right? This one. This is very interesting video to show you. This one, okay. Let's view the video together.
Okay.
Okay.
Here is a cell. The base.
Can you listen to the sound?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Basic unit of all living tissue. In most human cells, there is a structure called the nucleus.
Yeah, so you can see, right, this is an animal cell. So every time the nucleus will located at the central part of the animal cell. Central part. Because it's a big box.
The nucleus contains the genome. In human,
you see, right, this is a nucleus, and then outside the nucleus you have a lot of pores. See? The nucleus pore. So that's why the mRNA, they can go out.
Oh, so small.
Very small. So that's why the pore is very important. If they don't have pores, right, how the mRNA go out? They cannot go out, right?
Yes.
The genome is split between 23 pairs of chromosomes.
Okay, this is called chromosome. You heard about this before or not? 染色体. 染色体.
What? Yes,
染色体.
yes.
Yeah. In we call it chromosome. It's a butterfly-like shape. So actually this chromosome is made out of the DNA. They coil to each other already. They tightly coil to each other. You can see, right? They just like a lot of like threads coil to each other. So actually this is the DNA.
Oh.
Each chromosome contains a long strand of DNA,
So this is
tightly packaged around proteins called histones. Within the DNA are sections called genes. These genes contain the instructions for making proteins.
So you can see, right? Genes contain the instruction to make the protein. So it means that genes, they will provide the guidelines
Yes.
to make the proteins.
Okay.
When a gene is switched on, an enzyme called RNA polymerase attaches to the start of the gene.
So this is the enzyme. So this is the enzyme that will help to make the messenger RNA, the mRNA.
It moves along the DNA, making a strand of messenger RNA out of 3 bases in the nucleus.
See, they pair up. See, A, T, U, UA.
UA.
Yeah,
GC. Yes.
The DNA code determines the order in which the 3 bases are added to the messenger RNA. This process is called transcription.
Okay, actually this process, which is how they made the messenger RNA, is called as transcriptions.
Before the messenger RNA can be used as a template for the production of proteins, it needs to be processed. This involves removing and adding sections of RNA. The messenger RNA then moves out of the nucleus into
They are moving out already.
Cytoplasm.
Because ribosome only exists in cytoplasm. The ribosome, yeah.
Protein factories in the cytoplasm, called ribosomes, bind to the messenger RNA.
Yeah, they bind it.
The ribosome reads the code in the messenger RNA to produce a chain made up of amino acids.
Yeah, see this amino acid.
There are 20 different types of amino acid.
20 different types of amino acid.
Okay.
Transfer RNA molecules carry the amino acids.
Okay, this one, RNA, right? RNA, actually, we have about 3 types of RNA. We only have 1 type of DNA, but we have 3 types of RNA. It's because that RNA is shorter strands, shorter and simpler structure. So that's why RNA, you have the flexibility to fold them, become the different type.
Okay.
Because RNA is much more shorter strand. So that's why you have transfer RNA, you have the messenger RNA. They're just like the single strand RNA just fold to each other. Become like this.
Okay.
See, right? You can see, right? This transfer RNA is a single strand, but they just fold. They just folding become like this.
To the ribosome. The messenger RNA is read 3 bases at a time.
Okay, so the codon, right? The codon
Codon, yes.
Yeah, codon.
Codon is here.
Yeah, codon is at here, which is the nucleotide base. Okay, the nucleotide base on the messenger RNA. Then how about the base? You can see, right, the tRNA, they also have base.
Yes.
The name is known as anticodon. Anticodon. See, they just form base pairing. So this is called as the complementary base pairing.
Yes.
Each triplet is read. A transfer RNA delivers the corresponding amino acid.
Okay, actually, Jasmine, maybe you are feeling curious about. You can see, right? They always pair. I mean, when the tRNA, the transfer RNA, when they pair with the messenger RNA, right? You can see they always like 3 chords, UAG, right? The 3 chords, and then it's because like this. The we call it what? Triplet chord. Triplet chord. This one, triplet chord. This one. On the maybe see here is a tRNA, okay? Here's a tRNA. So the tRNA, right, they have the triplet code, which is this one, 1, 2, 3. They always 1, 2, 3. I mean, there will be 3 codes, like code for one amino acid.
Okay.
3 code for
Okay.
one amino acid is called a triplet code. Okay, triplet code. And then you have 20 type of amino acid, right? So you have the different sequence on the triplet code.
Yes. Okay.
This is added to a growing chain of amino acids.
See, now they start to form the necklace already, the polypeptide chain.
But like there's no peptide bond here.
Yeah. It didn't show you. But you know, you know already. There's a peptide bond. Wow, interesting, right?
Once the last amino acid has been added, the chain folds into a complex 3D shape
See, now they are folding already.
form the protein.
So this is a protein. Okay, so this is a thing that you will learn in biochemistry.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a protein. So the protein product, right? We are referring to what? We are referring to the hormones, the enzymes, like antibody. You know, antibody. Antibody is 抗体，身体的抗体。
Yes.
Antibody 抗体 is also a kind of protein products. So that's our body, right? We have a lot of the protein
Different
products.
kinds.
Yeah,
Okay.
different kind of protein products. So those different protein products, right? They will give different functions to your body. They will provide different function to your body. Yeah. So you can see, right? This is the whole process, which is from the DNA. The DNA, okay, starting is they will we call as uncoil, unfold. So they will produce the RNA, right? They will produce the RNA. So this process we call as what? The process that
Transcription.
yeah, transcription, which is they will produce the RNA from the DNA, just copying the DNA into the mRNA.
Yes.
Yeah, transcription.
Okay.
So later, when the RNA, right, they are being produced, they will go out, right? They will go out through the nuclear pore and enter the cytoplasm, right? So they will
Yes.
from the nucleus, right? The nucleus, they will get into the cytoplasm, and then they will meet their best friend. Which is the best friend?
Ribosome.
Yeah, ribosome. So, and then they will start to produce a protein.
Yes.
Which is this one, the final protein product. So, the process, right, which is they will produce the proteins from the ribosomes. Okay, see, the process of the protein synthesis by copying the sequence from the messenger RNA, we call as what? Translations.
Yes. Okay.
Translation. In 华语 call as what? 翻译，对吗？翻译。Translation.
Yes.
翻译。So you can see, right? It's just very interesting process. It's just like how the information from the DNA, right? They will just like transcribe and translate, become the protein.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is it. Okay, and then for this one, right? This one, see, okay, this one you just take it very simple. Just take as you have about 5 species. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 species, right, of the different organism, and then this 5 species, right, you have the different nucleotide base sequence. So if you want to study the genetic relationships between the species, you just study their base sequence. So that's why they want to collect the DNA sample. Okay, so for example, like how they can collect the DNA sample is like they will like take a body cell. Okay, take a body cell, for example, the saliva sample, the blood sample, or even the hair.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, because those inside they contain the body cell. So the body cell, right, they contain the nucleus. Nucleus contain the DNA. So that's why they can extract the DNA out.
Yes.
They can extract the DNA out, and then they can make a lot of photocopy of DNA. Jasmine, you know that your DNA, they can be made a lot of copy. You can multiply your DNA, become a lot of copy. and then you can study
Oh,
their
yes.
sequence. So this is called what we call as a replication. This one, DNA replication, which is you make a very, a large copy of the DNA sample. Okay, a process of DNA make a copy of itself. So replications. So from the DNA replication, right, you can produce a large copy of DNA. So that's why you can study the base sequence. Okay, so now you can have a look on these pictures. Okay, you tell me, right? Okay, which, if you compare to these three, okay, we just compare to the first three species, right? You think that which species they have a very close genetic relationship with another species? You just look at the base.
The second one and the third one.
Yes, well done. There's only one base difference only, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this relation is just like you, okay, you and your mother.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Compared to you and me. Yeah, because we are from different family, so that's why our genetic relationship is totally very, very far. Even though we
Oh.
are also human species, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is very useful. Yeah, they are very useful. Okay. Actually, this DNA sampling is very useful to help to like provide diagnosis in the criminal scene.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because they can collect the sample. Okay, they can collect the sample from the victims, right? And then they compare to the suspicious people.
Yes.
So DNA cannot lie. DNA would not lie. Okay, so we can have a look on this picture. These questions are two animals, they have an identical sequence of amino acids in one of the protein found in their cell. So what does this indicate about this animal? Okay, choose either one answer. Two animal, right? Identical sequence, which is same.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's D.
Yes, well done. It's donkey. Okay. So
Yes.
why is D?
Because like the sequence of like amino acids are identical, so that means that the base the sequence of the base in the DNA is like very similar, so like they share a recent ancestor.
Yes, correct. So if you have a very similar sequence of DNA, so how about the amino acids?
Amino acids are like they're on top of like they're on top of like the codon things, and then so that means that every code that they are pairing with like the order is the same, so that the order of the base is like very similar.
Yes.
Very similar.
Well done. Correct. That means that the amino acid sequence, right, will be influenced. Okay, you'll be influenced by the DNA's base sequence as well. Right.
Yes.
Okay, so that's all for today. And then yeah, the last week homework, right? You did a very great.
Oh yes, and I want to learn like I want to know like what is like ATP. I'm not very sure.
Okay, what's ATP? Okay,
Is it like amino acids?
it's not amino acids. It's something like this. ATP. This one ATP. It equals what? Adenosine triphosphate. So this is structure. See. The structure of ATP. See, they have about the 3 phosphate groups and the ribose sugars. And the base. But the point is on the phosphate groups. They have about 3 phosphate groups.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so this is ATP. Just imagine that ATP is your money packet, okay? It's your 钱包.
Okay.
Yeah, because ATP inside they carry the energy. ATP is actually energy carrier. ATP is an energy carrier, okay? So how the energy able to carry. So they will just carry in form of ATP.
Oh, okay.
Understand? If you have a very large amount of energy being produced, right, you always have a very large amount of ATP being produced because ATP is energy carrier. They will carry the energy.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's just like how many money in your money bucket.
Okay,
Okay, so well done. You just have this one, okay? This one,
okay.
the aerobic respirations. Okay, aerobic respiration, right? You always secret. I mean, it's not secret. It will produce a large amount of energy compared to the anaerobic respiration, right?
Oh, yes.
So that's why aerobic respirations is about 32 to 38 ATP compared to the anaerobic. In the anaerobic, right, you have about 2 ATP only.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so this is the scientific, they like quantify the amount of energy they produce. So they found out it's about 32 and 38 ATP produced from the aerobic respirations. And then it's only about
yes,
2 ATP
okay.
are produced from the anaerobic respiration because it
Uh,
produces lesser amount of energy.
yeah. I only know that like they produce less energy, so I just kind of like half guessed this right.
Yeah, but you did a very, very great job because you only have, because other
Okay.
things you already correct. Other
Okay.
question you have a correct answer. Okay, so that's all for today. I'll give you another quiz again, and then I would like to give you a things, right. I'm not sure you can 翻墙.
What?
I mean you can go to watch a YouTube video.
Oh, yes.
Okay, sure. And then I can send you some of the video link, and then you can watch by yourself. Okay.
Yes. Okay, sure.
I'll send you this one, and then you can go to watch a video on the YouTube.
Okay.
It will be interesting for you. Okay, so that's all. I hope you enjoyed the class today.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you.